MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Ahmed Rosario, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Smoke is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
King is there. 2 gone.
That is first. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Not a lot of success in the series for him. 2 hits in 15 trips. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Rick Porcello gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Row. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities in baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next for the Mets, Jake Marisnick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Dominic Smith, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 offering. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Yelich. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And on the first pitch he hits it in the air to right. Yelich is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Well hit to right, but foul. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. In his career against Porcello, he's totaled 13 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Freddie Peralta. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Sogard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pops this one up. McNeil ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Rick Porcello. 9-1-2 due up.
22, Rick Porcello.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
plate now, Michael Conforto, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers 1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here's Brock Holt now as he lines it out to center. Marisnick is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, the pitcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. Brewers forced to settle for one. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping in, Dominic Smith. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rick.
So here now is the pitcher, Rick Porcello. Here's the first pitch to him. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Striding in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
This pitch is popped up. Smoke is there. And the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now pitch on the way. Lays off 2-2 now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
First and second here with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Ryan.
And a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded to third. Davis brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Brent Suter, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Ball, impact.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. The smoke at first, and they get them both. Orlando Arcia is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnik.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnik, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Popped him up. Nevarez has a play, and that retires the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Alonso is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Into the box now, Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Porcello sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slow little roller to third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 5-2. Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Dominic Smith will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out to straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Down the third baseline. Oh, look at the dive. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, and it remains 5-2. Stepping up now, Omar Narvaez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here comes the first pitch. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see there that the Brewers are currently pacing the NL in that department. Stepping in, Justin Smoke. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Porcello sets. Here it comes on 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he misses 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.P. Fireisen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jed Jerko is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rick Porcello. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Luis Guillorme is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Nope.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it. 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mets out in front, 5-2. Jerry Spermilia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jerry Spermilia.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6,
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, Brock Holt. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. set to deal on 2-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Christian Yelich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 5-2. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58, Alex.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff McNeil. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Claudio is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff.
Ouch, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
1-1. Here it comes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Count still at 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. The throw. He is in time. Navarez throws him out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Another 0-2 home. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. All even now, 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Orlando Garcia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next to Milwaukee, the pitcher, Omar Narvaez.
So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1-0 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Betances is ready. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Phelps is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tyrone Taylor is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Stepping into the box, Tyrone Taylor. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now. Brock Holt is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Porcello earns the win, his second. Freddie Peralta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Edwin Diaz retires the side to hammer down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.